Hey folks, welcome back. We're here for you again and bringing the coolest vibes of NBA for you all. First, there's the right-handed laser to the open man in the corner for 3. Then there's the caressed, lofted fly ball to the roll man for an uncontested dunk. When Luka Doncic has the ball, everything on the court is suddenly on the table. There's a palpable sense that at any moment, he might do something you've never seen before. Every angle is available. The defense is left scrambling because of the suddenly nonconformist offense he must deal with. Doncic and Lebron are similar pleasures, passing savants, made extraordinary by their unusual height. Being 6'7" with great vision changes the way the entire sport looks. Over the first 17 games of the 2019-2020 season, Luka Doncic has averaged 30.1 points, 10 rebounds, and 9.5 assists on the 48.5% shooting from the field. In his second year in the NBA, at age 20, Luka is having one of the most dominant NBA seasons of all time. His signature step-back crossover 3 has become the stuff of nightmares for defending point guards, and he displays the same fearlessness, polish, and incredible control of his body on deft floaters and layups. Cool Hand Luka, as fans call him, has become a threat to score from anywhere on the floor, or dish it out to any of the three-point shooters the Mavericks have surrounded him with. Let's move forward with our video and have a look at the top 10 aspects of Luka Doncic, which shows he is a genius. So, let's begin. But before we proceed further, if you haven't yet subscribed to the channel, do hit the subscribe button so that you won't be missing out on any future NBA content. Number 10. Consistency. More amazing than anything has been Doncic's consistency at such a young age. Doncic has scored in the double digits each game he's played this season. He's only scored below 20 points once in all of the season so far, when he was held to 12 by the Denver Nuggets in late October. In the 13 games since that 12-point performance, Luka has scored 30 or more points 8 times and 40 or more twice, generally scoring around 50% from the field. Very few NBA players develop this kind of consistent scoring ability when they're this young. Though of course, very few NBA players have been playing basketball professionally for a legendary team like Real Madrid at the age of 16 too. Number 9. Less margin for error. Doncic has less margin for error than LeBron, which makes him more exciting, and the perfect moments even more perfect. Not that Doncic isn't close to a perfect defensive player himself. He can score in ways that Nash never could. His step-back 3 is unguardable. The unreal separation he creates in the act of stepping back, combined with the smooth, arcing release, makes it one of the prettiest moves in the game, a less cynical version of James Harden's medicine. Number 8. He is quick. Doncic is quicker than he looks, and his guile creates clear runways. A crossover at the top of the arc wrong-foots his defender, and suddenly, Doncic is headed downhill to the rim. Outside of defending, he's doing everything right. He creates for others and takes the most efficient shots in the game, launching threes and getting to the line. He's not supremely efficient yet, but the shot is there and the fear is not. He's already jacking almost 9 threes a game. When the rainbow arc begins to fall more often, which you suspect it will, his numbers will be even gaudier. Number 7. Fast starter. It seems like years ago now, but do not forget that Doncic was the MVP favorite in the early going. Through his first 18 contests, Luka produced 30.8 points, 9.9 rebounds, and 9.6 assists a night, including averaging a 30-point triple-double per game. He barely slowed down over the first 24 games. It was an ankle injury in the first 2 minutes of a contest against the Heat that stopped the incredible run. Luka battled various injuries up until the NBA suspended play on March 11th. The 4+ month hiatus will have the 21-year-old fully healthy to begin training camp. It's not just this season either. Doncic got out of the gate strong as a rookie too. Number 6. Youth age. This aspect could play into the Mavs' favor more than any other. They are a young team. Luka Doncic turned 21 years old in February. Kristaps Porzingis is 24. The only other players on the Mavericks roster over 30 are JJ Barea, Courtney Lee, and Boban Marjanovic. all three players figure to be on the fringes of the rotation in the playoffs. Is any player more equipped to thrive in a compressed schedule than the 21-year-old Luka Doncic? No superstar is younger. The Mavs youth could be massive in Orlando. The youth power and energy take this young player to a whole new level of gamer. Keep yourself tuned in as we discover 5 more amazing facts with you all. Hope you guys are enjoying the video, and if you have not yet subscribed to the channel, do it now in order to make sure that you don't miss out on any future NBA content from now on. Number 5. Unstoppable. Doncic has become nearly unstoppable this last season. Mavericks fans know he decided to attack the basket more and improve his finishing in the paint. Wonderboy averages 28.7 points per game, while shooting 75.4% within 3 feet of the hoop. That unlocked a new level and also set off the Mavs offense. Luka led them to the highest defensive rating in NBA history during their 67 games before the suspension. The 21-year-old also produces the best stat line in the NBA. Doncic and Russell Westbrook are the only 2 players in the top 20 in points, assists, and rebounds per game this season. The Mavericks star led the league with 14 triple-doubles too. Number 4. Comparison with LeBron. But LeBron both play to a level that a matchup between them calls for. In the first game between the Lakers and Mavericks of the season, LeBron and Luka simultaneously became the youngest and oldest players to ever score 30 or more points in a triple-double performance. In this performance, it's easy to see why Luka has been compared to LeBron, a version of LeBron drafted in the late 2010s. While Luka doesn't have the brilliant athleticism LeBron has flashed since he was drafted, Doncic has entered the league a better outside shooter than LeBron was during his first few seasons. Number 3. High basketball IQ. Doncic's IQ is through the roof. He knows how to read the game and execute plays to perfection. Many have compared his basketball IQ to that of the great Larry Bird. Unlike other players who use their athleticism, Doncic uses his basketball IQ. Doncic is actually very athletic in my opinion, but he chooses to play the Larry Bird way and at his own pace. The ability to play the game in second gear, at a speed that he's comfortable with, brings a new dimension to basketball. Just like Steph Curry, who changed the perceived importance of the 3-ball, Doncic is now bringing forth basketball IQ as a new winning skill set to have. What makes this so refreshing is that it demonstrates that if you have basketball IQ, you can become a good player. Number 2. Unselfish team play. Doncic plays with the team. Doncic is a style of play that is refreshing. You can see that winning is important to him, and he recognizes this by sharing the ball with his teammates. Not in a superficial manner, but with purpose. His basketball IQ has somehow worked out of a way of combining team play with his skills to render other teams' defenses useless. Watching how he plays pick and rolls is pure art. His eyes are watching where his teammates are at all times, and of course where his opponents are as well. He has the ability to draw defenders to him, then passing the ball off for a pick and pop, an easy slam, or to the assist for a side corner 3-ball. His top of the key teamwork is mastery. Screen setters can easily move and play with Doncic. Back and forth passing confuses the defense, and screen and roll becomes easy to execute because the pace isn't rushed. Unlike James Harden, Doncic's team play is a pleasure to watch. It's far more entertaining because the motion is fluid and dynamic between players. Number 1. Audacity. Doncic has the courage to be MVP. Displaying maturity beyond his years, Luka Doncic is not shirking away from the responsibilities and limelight of leading the Dallas Mavericks. He's confident yet not overly cocky. He's audacious, as shown with his step-back 3 over LeBron James in the 4th quarter of the LA Lakers vs Dallas Mavericks matchup. Let's remind ourselves that Doncic is only 21 years old, and only in his 2nd year of the NBA. Has anyone ever become the leader of a team at such a young age, and with very little NBA experience? It hasn't been done, and Doncic should take credit for his historical 2nd season. MVP candidates are leaders of their teams, and Doncic is clearly the leader of the Dallas Mavericks. Luka Doncic has amazingly improved his game, and has absorbed the superpowers of all his favorite players. Doncic has all the MVP attributes you could want. barring any injuries. If he keeps the pace up, there's no denying Doncic for MVP. The genius player can get it all. So, what are your thoughts on the amazing young player? Let us know your answers in the comment section down below. Hope you guys have enjoyed the video. Thumbs up if you liked it, and do hit the subscribe button so that you won't be missing out on any interesting videos from now on.